What up, guys? It's your girl T, aka the nappy-headed jojoba, and today's a bit of a public service announcement, if you will. My ride or dies would have seen my all Black Friday haul where I showed you guys all the crap that I bought on Black Friday, where I focused on supporting Black-owned businesses. And if you're the real MVP, then you remember who the real MVP was of that haul, and that was She Sent It, because I take umbrage with the fuddy-duddy discounts that companies are putting out nowadays on Black Friday. 15% isn't gonna cut it. But She Sent It had a 40% off discount, and that is what it should be on Black Friday. So it's always on my radar, but it was one that I never got to try until recently. I am a product junkie, so even though I bought this stuff at the end of last year, I'm just now getting around to trying some of it. And the main thing that I wanted to talk about today was the She Sent It Restore and Repair Hair Mask, because this shit is dope. This is such a good conditioner. I use it on my most recent wash day. Indeed, my hair is still drying underneath my head wrap at this very moment. And if you know anything about me and my hair routine, you know that I always like to use deep conditioners that contain protein. I don't need to do like any major reconstructors too often because I use regular protein-based conditioners. Not protein-based, but conditioners that contain protein all the time, and it just helps keep my hair intact. So this Restore and Repair Hair Mask was one that I was keen to pick up when I was shopping She Sent It on Black Friday, because it has hydrolyzed keratin, and of course keratin is the protein that our hair is made of, and I've talked plenty of times about how important it is to look for that word hydrolyzed. It's also got hydrolyzed rice protein and hydrolyzed silk. It says it has quinoa protein, but it doesn't have hydrolyzed in front of that, so God only knows if that matters. Anyway, I used this as my deep conditioner on my last wash day. The texture of it is it's a lightweight cream. It's very silky. It felt very, very easy to apply. I didn't feel like I needed to use a ton of it. The only problem is I have a fair amount of hair, so this 8-ounce jar, 8.5-ounce jar, is not enough for 2 full uses for me. It's down to here now, so even though I didn't feel like I needed to use a ton of it, what I usually need just to get through all of my hair with any conditioner is probably about this much. I usually would probably dose out about this much conditioner for a typical deep conditioning session for my hair. So the fact that I have any left over is kind of a miracle. I don't have any footage of how, it looked applying because I wasn't really expecting to come on here and review it. And by the way, you guys have seen me put conditioner in my hair plenty of times. I don't really feel like we need to go through that again. I applied this to my hair. It went in super easily, tons of slip, very buttery and smooth and easy to spread and apply and distribute through my hair. I chucked on my hot head cap and wore that for probably half an hour or so. It was definitely fully cooled off by the time I took it off. I have reviewed the hot head cap. If you haven't seen it, there that is. I allowed my hair to fully cool off because mainly I was just doing some things around my apartment, and then I rinsed this out and my hair felt great. It didn't feel stiff, it didn't feel dry, it felt exactly the way I want my hair to feel after I've done a deep conditioning treatment. This is going to absolutely be a staple for me in terms of my ride or die deep conditioners. I should probably update my ride or die hair products video because the one I have is pretty old, and even though a lot, I would say 95% of those products still stand, there have been a few changes, and one of them is going to be adding this. This is a Black-owned, sister-owned business, which is great. And I know a lot of us are not feeling Shea Moisture at the moment, so it's nice to have alternatives. I just feel like this is the unsung hero of deep conditioners that people talk about on YouTube. I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about She Sent It really at all, at least not on YouTube, and I certainly don't think I've ever seen anyone mention this mask. So allow me to be the first, possibly. And if there are any of you guys out there who already use this and love this, we're not friends anymore because you didn't tell me about it. This is one of those deep conditioners where I'm really excited to be able to have it in my stash because I'll be able to just reach for it and not have to worry about adding anything to it like oils or protein. I don't have to worry about adding my Green Beauty Real Protein treatment to it because it's already got hydrolyzed protein in it. The only cons I have about it, and there are two, are one, the size of the container. I need like a salon size of this. And two, the smell. No tea, no shade. Actually, all tea, all shade. But this smells like straight grandma. This is like very floral, old lady, not a great smell. Ideally, I like my stuff to be unscented. But if it's going to be scented, I don't want it smelling like this. This shit was so good that I actually went onto She Sent It's site like right after I'd finished rinsing and twisting my hair up after my wash day to see if maybe they were having another sale so I could get some more. I mean, I don't need any more conditioner right now. I have so much that I need to get through, and even some new things that I still have yet to try, including more stuff from She Sent It. But I was just so excited with how this left my hair feeling, and the fact that it's a protein-based conditioner with none of the adverse effects of a protein conditioner, that I was just like, more please now. I'll also mention that on this wash day, I tried the Cocoa Creme leave-in conditioner. This is a very, very lightweight leave-in conditioner. I would say that this is probably going to be better for me as more of a refresher type of moisturizer rather than my main like first layer of moisture after a wash day. My hair is pretty much dry after my wash day at this point, and I just don't feel like the moisture that this provider is going to hold me down the way that my Hawaiian Silky does or my Chemet Biologics burdock root buttercream. So those two do not need to watch the throne right now. This one is not coming for them, but I think this one will be nice just as like a light, maybe midweek refresher or end of the week refresher, just if it's starting to dry out from my normal stuff. But after using this, I feel like I already need to kind of lay down another layer of moisture with something a little bit more substantial. So this one we've got a little bit more playing around with to do, but this one, A+++ right out the gate. That is it for this one. Let me know if you have ever tried anything from She Sent It and what you thought. And if you haven't, let me know if you are going to try it now. I will see you guys in the next video, which will be another one that I filmed before leaving for Europe. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.
That's some nappy-headed hose there, I'm going to tell you that now.